IShowSpeed's mother is Ghanaian.
I do got family that was Ghanaian. My my mother's actually Ghanaian on my mom's side.
Hear that? Speed is from Ghana. Speed just said.
So this chat is excited to stream here.
Spend Ghana.
That's good. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Speed is loving his time in Ghana and he loves his new Ghanaian name.
Today, they are giving you Berima Kofi Ekufu.
Berima Kofi Ekufu.
And I think my favorite part of all of this is how proud he carries this name. If you watch the stream, you will see how he continues to say the name over and over and over again. Like here.
Berima Kofi Ekufu.
Or here.
Berima Kofi Ekufu.
Or my favorite, this one.
That's that Berima Kofi Ekufu shit.
He will even ask people on the street, do you know my name? And they will say Speed, but that's not the answer he wants.
Hey bro, you know my name?
I know,
No, that ain't my name. He don't know my name.
And the craziest part of it all is he did a backflip at the Black Star of the Independence Arch. And when he finished, he made sure to say,
Berima Kofi Ekufu. Woo, I did it.
I don't think Berima Kofi Ekufu will leave this country in the next 24 hours. I hope he'll stay a little bit longer. What do you guys think?
Well, I think this is the way how he do it. You know, he interact with the people as if he's part of the people. That's how he do the streams. That's why he's very loved everywhere he went. But like he will forget the name when he go out of the country. Okay, when you go out of Ghana, he will forget the name. Of course, we know that. Maybe even if he don't forget, like he don't take it as his name. But the point is that at the moment, he can be part of you, you know. He can be part of any society. That's why his streams are going very viral. Okay, there are people who are doing streams, who are doing travels, but the way he do it is different. That's why he's the most watched streamer. That's the reason why.
I watched IShowSpeed live stream in Ghana for 5 hours. I don't normally watch his live, so the only reason I watched it was because it was in Ghana. But what was interesting was that you could see a lot of talents. Like I feel like the reason why it was so long, it was 5 hours, was because there were just so many people that had talent and they wanted to show their talents to him. The sad part about the live was that you could really see the greed of a few is overshadowing all the talent that is out there. There was not a lot of time spent on people that were raw, they were pure, and they were really trying to show their talent. Whereas like people who you knew, like somehow they are trying to make it about themselves by like the way they introduce themselves, from the titles that they use, and then you know the guy doesn't care about your name, but you want to mention that is your, like you want to mention that, oh, remember me, this is me, right? Or like advertise it out there. I really love how they ended it because it was just funny. I loved the ending, but then there were two major things in the live stream that were really heartbreaking to watch. The first one was the naming ceremony. They did like a naming ceremony for him to like basically give him a Ghanaian name. And in essence, this is very beautiful, but in action, such events, they consume so much time, right? You know, for such a fast live stream, I think it was maybe they needed a different setup. And to see like the MPs come in and by forces, like pushing his children to come on TV, and it was just, I don't know, it was just sad to watch. The second part was when he visited Kwame Nkrumah Museum. And I think that to me was just like, oh, like I can't watch this. There was a guy that he was like a tour guide, and he was basically telling the bodyguard, no, he has to learn the history. And the bodyguard kept telling him, like, dude, that's his life. He decides what he wants to do. And he's like, no. And like, what was really disturbing me was that the guy was not even putting his phone in his pocket. Like, he was with his phone, like pointing at the guy with his phone. And you're like, have some, So, like, it got to a point that the bodyguard was like, dude, you know what? Come and talk to the guy. I don't know. And then he was like basically forcing the guy to understand the history. And I swear, even me, that I love history and I love to learn about history, I wasn't even listening. I was like, when is this going to stop? It's one of those things that you wish it wasn't like that, but it is what it is, right? It's just sad. It's just sad to see, like, look, there are so many talented people and they had been given such a short time, and then you had to see people that the only reason they are there is because of the connection. You have to watch them like for a good 30 minutes. That's the only sad part. But well done to Ghanaians. I think that it was a beautiful live stream overall.
Yeah, here is the reality about IShowSpeed streams, okay? The IShowSpeed streams are not serious, okay? Like, serious in a sense, like, don't do things that take much time, okay? He don't want such kind of things. Like, his viewers, he himself don't like such kind of things. He just want things fast, okay? His name is Speed. He want things as fast as possible, okay? Not the things that takes time, like takes effort, rituals and stuff. You don't want that. You want like fast, running, dribbling, like fighting, strangling and stuff. That's what he wants. That's what goes with him. Okay, not like spiritual, like slow things and stuff. You don't want that. Okay, but people forget that. They try to mention history. They try to give him like historical things and stuff. Even if you do that, don't let it pass 1 minute or something. Otherwise, he will get bored and went away and stuff. The viewers will decrease and stuff. His speed, he wants things fast. Running, like competition. That's what he wants, okay? That's what he likes. So you want things to be very entertaining, not educational. So that's the reality. Anyways, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Write down your comments. Till next time, peace and blessings. Goodbye.